The house behind me is the perfect example of how to use materials and textures to create an eye-catching facade. Brent from Sierra Group is changing the face of Brisbane's inner east house by house. But today, we're not here to check out this place, we're checking out this one. Mate, this looks fantastic.
Yeah, pretty chuffed with how it turned out.
Yeah, I'm loving your decision here. Obviously, you've developed both blocks and you haven't gone, for the identical facade. You've sort of got like a yin and a yang here.
Yeah, it was really important to have a point of difference for both the houses to be super modern and new, but to have that point of difference between the two.
Obviously, you've put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into these facades.
With the garage door being the focal point of a smaller lot home, we wanted to make sure that the treatment of that, the cladding, was really seamless and really a great design.
Do you guys work with an architect?
On this particular project, we used Tim Stewart, who's a really well-known architect in Brisbane. And so he drove a lot of the facade and that design bit, and then we really worked in-house on the floor plan and finding the efficiencies.
What I'm loving about these facades is the material selection. You've got this, stucco render here. You've got spotted gum over there. It's really warm, isn't it?
Yeah, the detail is, you'll notice there's a lot of detail gone into the front of these, and that is about finding, those little points of difference that make people feel that it's, a really special home.
Awesome, mate. Well, I'm excited. Let's go take a look.
Yeah, let's go for a look.
So you've obviously split this block, you've built this place for yourself,
Yep.
And next door is going on the market. It doesn't look like that easy a site to work with. You've got these multi-levels throughout.
Yeah, there's about 3 metres of fall from the back of the block to the front. And so it was about finding, obviously, the efficient design with the floor plan, but then incorporating that fall in. So we've got a few steps, step out of the garage into the first level, and then about 1 metre of transition up into this living area.
We talked about out the front, the attention to detail, but you can really see that detail has come inside.
Yeah, I find that when we're creating a home, I think it's those small details that make it really special. And as you walk around, you notice different things every time. And whether it's a shadow line in the kitchen or the way that we've done the windows and things like that, I think that the detail's really important.
Would have been really easy for you to create, just identical facades and, straight walls, but you've gone against that. You've got curved walls. I mean, even look at this island bench, it's not, you've got a little angle there as well.
Yeah, the shapes, it's funny, we didn't really have a plan to have all of these shapes and create like this geometrical sort of architecture, but that's what's turned out. The curve as you come in really softens the entry and makes it feel a lot larger. And then the way that the void cuts through and the stairs and the angles, it's actually a real, and I'm not a sucker for architecture, but it's a real architectural masterpiece. When you look at those angles, I think it's pretty special.
Yeah, when you talk about those details too, you have to be conscious of cost, for example, during the build phase, but it's just those little simple things that add a lot of drama to the home.
Yeah, and people do notice. It's those little 1%ers that, like you talk about, that it's managing the cost of doing those things and doing them really well, but having things that when people walk in, they don't really know why they love the house, but it's all of those little 1%ers that mean that they fall in love with the home.
You can tell you're really passionate about, developing, you're not just in there to, make a buck and get out. You really care about what you're doing.
A big thing about our vision is helping shape the city. Obviously, Brisbane's going through a fantastic phase. We've got all this infrastructure and things happening in the CBD, and a part of that is obviously population growth and densification of the city, and we want to be a major player in that area and doing our part to doing responsible development.
Well, I guess it shows, you've built this place for yourself. You're living here, so you're really living it.
Yeah, practicing what we preach. So it's about lifestyle for us. We've got 2 small kids, and so having a low maintenance home and doing things like the way we've done the gardens, the way we've designed the home is really designed around that busy lifestyle, and having little kids being able to go to the park, go to the shops, and just have convenience is what it's been about.
All right, let's talk layout. What are we looking at in this home?
Yeah, so the house is 320 square metres under roof. It's 5 bedrooms. So we've got a guest bedroom on the lower level with a guest bathroom, which also acts as the powder room for this level. And then we've got our kitchen, dining, living up here, and then our backyard, which has a nice grass area and the pool. Upstairs we've got 4 bedrooms, so the master and 3 bedrooms, a study, a second living area, everything that you want in a home. But as I said, it's only 320 square meters under roof, so it's really efficient.
That's amazing. It sounds like you were talking about, you know, a massive home on a massive lot. You've squeezed a lot into this space.
Yeah, and it's once again comes down to lifestyle. I think it's got everything that you need to be able to live really comfortably, but it's not over the top or too big. It's really a manageable home.
So when we talk about, you know, using simple materials well, this kitchen is a perfect example.
Yeah, so we've used the Evernex Lemonade, which has got the Ravine finish, and it's like a really nice textured finish, 2-pack as well. And then we've got the Caesar Stone bench tops, so a very simple Caesar Stone finish, but we've gone to some lengths to put detail into it with the beveled edge, which matches the drawers and things like that.
Well, it looks like you've extended the details to outside as well. Should we go take a look?
Let's do it.
All right. And again, like you've done with inside, you've got a lot of detail out here.
Yeah, and it's really important. A lot of these things about the way that the home works and that lifestyle. So instead of using glass pool fencing, we've gone for a nice aluminium design, allows for the breeze, and if you've got children in the pool, and also really easy to keep clean.
Yeah, I guess a lot of developers, you know, put a lot of time into the facade, but you guys have even put a lot of effort into the back of the home.
Yeah, that screen on the back is a really important part of the home because it creates a lot of privacy and it's a real statement piece from the back. So a lot of effort's gone into creating that. You've got your cantilevered steel as part of the framework, and then the aluminium screen itself that's attached to that cantilevered steel, which will be low maintenance, no painting, and it's a big feature.
All right, Brent, well, mate, thanks for showing me through. The place is amazing, and I can see you're going to enjoy living here for a few years longer.
Yep, thanks for coming through. It's been great having you.